trying to find a way to make it easier to say that there's just one thing on my mind, and I think it's time for you to realize I want you all to myself. Don't wanna share
Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? Yep, I'm a little late. Blame my sister. I'll tell you more about that later. All right. Try and get myself situated here. Hadn't even shaved or anything. All right. Let's see. Let me refresh this bad boy here. Alrighty. Okay. You guys don't know. I think am I ready? I might be ready. Am I ready? Could be ready. All right. Let's see who we got in the chat. First one in, Bobby. How you doing? Lunch. Big Sexy, what it do? How you doing, man? Naldo Ruiz. How you doing? Slarm, sup? Guido, I see you. Hello, how you doing? LC, good to see you, man. Anthony, yo, good afternoon to you as well. Delano, I'm doing good, man. How are you? Running a little late, but I'm here. Deemers, how you doing, man? What's up? Lurk mode, time to get these 5 stars on cooldown. Yeah, it's about that time for me too. I'm here. Strange Raven, what's up? Haven't seen you in a little while. What's up? Just completed variant 3, got rank 3 to 4 gem for Ghost. Nice. 5 Aegon, skill 2 to 3 gem for my Aegon as well. Wow. That is awesome, man. Congratulations. Senmio, what's up, man? Yep, you caught another stream. Let's see. Hey, where's the noob? Yep, I'm here. Good day, Tobias J. What's up, man? Amir, how you doing? Let's see. Will you? I don't know. I'm gonna open up crystals for Storm and see if I get her there. If I don't, I'll probably end up going for her in the arena. Hoping not, though. But if I do, it'll be round 2. Keep the likes going. Appreciate it, man. LS on BBT. I know what you mean, Big Sexy. And yeah, this time I was. Itens, what's up, man? How you doing? No, we're not stuck. I wasn't here. All right, hold on. Let me see what else. Lawrence, what's up? How you doing? It's gonna take the man in me to conquer this insanity. Ah, yeah. I don't know the name, but I know the song. Michael Stover, what's up? Thoughts on She-Hulk, still rank 5 worthy? I don't have a She-Hulk, but I believe so, from what I've seen. Big Blue stepping in with that huge roster. What in the world? What's up, Big Blue? Good afternoon to you as well, sir. Marco, I see you. How you doing? See, I'm not on the road yet. Okay, cool. LC, so you're here. Teddy, how you doing, man? Enzo, welcome, Enzo. How you doing? I'm running a little late, but we're gonna get started in a minute. From Lagos, Nigeria. Woo! Shout out. How y'all doing out there, man? All right, let's see. YH, how you doing? Yo, I see you. Show that pretty face. I will in a minute. That was part of what was taking me so long. Ran late. Billy D, what's up over on Twitch? How you doing? Let's see. Keep your head up. Yeah, like I said, I know I knew the song, Lawrence, just couldn't remember the name. Keep your head up. Oh, yeah. All right, let me switch this over here. And I don't even have air server running. 1 second. Let me get this going. Yeah, definitely running late. And I'll tell you why in a minute. All right. It's not letting me mirror yet, but all right, let me switch over to the live scene real quick here. So you guys can see me. How y'all doing? Let me see. Yeah. It's not letting me mirror yet. Let me kill it, restart it, see if it does it. And now, there we go. All right. As you can see, we're starting up the game. All right. See, awesome, bro. C19 scaring peeps up here. Yeah, I know. They're scaring peeps down here, too. All right. AC, what's up? Hello, hello. How you doing? Pedro, what's up? I see you, man. You're only calling out your YouTube people? Nope, I just called you out. What's up? How you doing? And I called Billy D out earlier. I can tell. I see all of y'all. Hyena, yo, yo. Hyena says, I'm back. Was busy setting up some stuff with the alley. Nothing set in stone, but big news should be happening soon. Okay. All right. Now, let me tell y'all, and I need to get going here. Let's see. Lights Up the contest is available in the new arenas. That's nice. After this, man, and I'm maxed out on energy. See, when I end arena pretty early. Hold on. Is there any sound? Okay. There should be sound. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. We gonna grab some of those Heset crystals here. But not right now. But we are gonna grab some of those. And you can expect that opening tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm gonna get. Let me use up some energy. I hate when I start late like this, but I'm gonna use up some energy, or else it will bug me. It will bug me. May as well use it up in a normal. That's what I usually do. I'll just go through normal. There was a mutant combat going on, so I just had my mutant team in there. Doesn't really matter, but I don't want to see that capped out energy, because it would bug me all through my arena. All right, let's see. Raven Knight, what's up? How you doing, man? Challenge before arena. I'm already running late, AC, though. I'm trying to hurry up here, get these things here. I was ready to do the challenge on my other stream, but you had disappeared, so I do want to play around with that challenge, but since I'm running late right now, we'll have to do that another time. It seems like an interesting challenge, though. It really does. Opened 5 storm crystals and pulled 4 3-stars and 1 4-star. Marco, that's most likely what's going to happen to me. I mean, I can get really lucky, but my expectations are low. It's entertaining, and there's always a chance that I could get her. And if I don't get her, get some really nice misses, maybe some new champions. Maybe one of the champions that I have on my most wanted list. You never know. But my expectations are low. If I get all 3 stars, it'll be disappointing, but it won't be surprising. All right, let's see. One day I will get you to do it. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. I definitely will do it. Pulled a 5-star Dr. Voodoo. Yup, pretty psyched. Taking him straight up to rank 3. Gonna check out your closer look video. I have several videos on Dr. Voodoo. He is one of my favorites. I like Dr. Voodoo. So definitely take a look. Just do a search for Voodoo. My 4-star Voodoo was the first counter I had to King Groot. When King Groot first entered the contest, all I had was a 4-star Dr. Voodoo, and he wrecked him. See, I'm opening 3 crystals right now. All right, Big Blue, good luck. Could get some sig levels on 6-star Diablo. Hey, it could happen. Out of those crystals, you know, it is what it is. I wouldn't even be able to say anything, because you know, that would be a rare thing anyway. BG put up all the worst champs on his most wanted list. I saw that, Lawrence, and it didn't work. Nope, it did not work. I saw that opening. Let's see, got Doom down to 90%. Ooh. Let's see, yeah, got 5 crystals, pulled Storm and Sorcerer Supreme as 4 stars, was really looking for the dupe. I won't mind pulling Storm. That's what I'm going to do after this arena. If I pull her as a 4-star even, that just saves me a grind. And it just means that this arena will be much, much easier. That's all. All right. Let's see. What do I got left? Yep, that bottom. All right. We got Mickey Momo. The Mickey Momo is an attitude. The Mickey Momo is a mellow mood. Your Momo when you're drinking lemonade. Your Momo soaking in a marinade. I know you're Mickey cause I'm Momo too. So I know what you're going through. But there's no Momo whenever I get close to you. What's up, Momo? How you doing, man? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Also, I'm 5 paths off from variant 4 100%. Although 2 of them are Mordo. Yeah, that Mordo was not fun. Yeah, that. I think I used 1 revive every pass at Mordo. I never one-shot him. I got close. He was 1 heavy away. He was in his power gain phase in the corner against the wall. And I'm like, all right, perfect. I got him finally. For a change, I got him. I had the Fury up. I went for a heavy. He stopped blocking and attacked me and wrecked me. I said, I'm done. Y'all just want my revive. So they're there to be used. Let's just use them up. And I didn't worry about it after that. Never did get a one shot on him. Let's see. 3-star Colossus, 3 stars, Star-Lord, 3-star Mags. Oh, yeah, I know. And like I said, I'm expecting it. If I get better luck, I'll be happy. Enzo gave me a nice big donation. And so I'm going to open up 5 crystals extra. Provided, of course, we don't get them in the first 5. Get her in the first 5. But I'm going to open up an additional 5 than I was going to. So max 15 crystals that we're going to try for Storm. All right, let's see. I think I'm going for her in Arena. Not sure yet. Yeah. I'm going to see. I'm going to see, man. That was beautiful. Thank you. I don't know why y'all say that. I'm all right, sir. Thank you. What about you? I am going hard on Arena to get the units I want. Yeah, I'm going to, this Arena, I don't have to go for her as a 3-star. I got her from, or I will have her from the Marvel Insider. But I will get that 4-star unless I get the 4-star in the crystals. 60 plus for Storm. Yeah, Itans. Same as Sorcerer Supreme. People are home, don't got nothing else to do. I put off variant 4 in favor of Abyss and 6.4. Finally getting back to it now. Okay. Let's see. I one-shotted Mordo twice. Yeah. If I wanted to do that, I would have had to just reset it and keep going like BG did, because he did it itemless. It's definitely possible. Just I don't have that kind of patience, and all that would happen to those revives is that they would expire on me. All right. LC is back. Cool. There we go. Trying to catch up here. I got Man Thing. Ooh. Tyler, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Man Thing. All right. As you know, I didn't do anything in the arenas. I already had the T4 basic arena done. I fell asleep last night, so I woke up this morning and got the T4 basic done. All right, let's get these guys get going here. Lurkers, hit like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Any likes that you give me help out a lot. It controls or helps YouTube know which to promote. So the more likes I have, the better they promote me. So it's all good. And yep, LC is correct. It's free. As you can see, I got the 4-star Sorcerer Supreme. And the only reason she hasn't gone up yet, is because I saved those kind of rank ups for when I need it for the level up event. So if I get to the point, which is coming, where I don't have the resources and or the champions to take up, then I can fill it in with there. Or if I just don't have anybody I want to at that time, once I have everybody that I can get up to like rank 3, then it's just going to be a little bit slower. Who do I want to take up to rank 4 now, or who I even have the resources. Right now, I don't have any, I may have one or two skill class catalysts. So I can't rank up any skill. Cosmic, I only have like 1, can't rank them up. Science, I have a lot of science, but all my science champions are ranked 3 already. Mutant, I can take up a mutant, but I don't think I have any mutants at rank 2. So yeah, it's getting to where my choices are getting rather limited. They're all going to be in like a 1 class, and I won't have the class catalyst to rank them up. And right now, skill and cosmic, I have none. Well, low. Cosmic, I have 1, and I don't remember what I have for the other. Raichi, welcome to the shadows. You are our latest shadow dweller. Thank you for that follow, man, over on Twitch. Appreciate it. All right, hold on. Let me. Did I miss anybody? I missed KT stream because I was on the road. Oh man. Oh, Tyler, you did 2.7K in the arena for Man Thing. I'm assuming you mean 2.7 million. And if it's 2.7 million, you have a shot. I don't remember what he went for last time, but you have a good shot to get him. But that's really close to the cutoff. I know that. Enzo just did a war video with my tracks. It was epic. Oh, sweet. Let's see. Howdy, J-Rock sent me over. Didn't know you were on Twitch. Aha. Yeah, I'm on 4 different platforms right now. I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Mixer, and I'm on Facebook. If you like my page on Facebook, you can watch me there. If you're on Mixer, you can watch me there. Obviously, if you're on Twitch, you can watch me there and on YouTube. So, I am expanding the Shadow Empire. Soon, we will take over the world. All right. But anyway, so the reason that I was late today, guys, because I had already completed my arena early. I had plenty of time. My sister woke up early and she was like, let's play some Skyrim. If anybody has played Skyrim, you know that game can suck you in. Back when I was playing, when I was playing World of Warcraft, I was working at this company where a lot of people were gamers, and they played World of Warcraft. But one of the sales guys, also started playing Skyrim when it came out, and he got sucked into it so bad he told me he had to stop because I was asking him about it, and he actually got addicted. He was spending so much time in Skyrim that he was neglecting his family, wife and kids. And so he said he had to stop. He stopped playing World of Warcraft. He stopped playing Skyrim. In fact, I believe he stopped playing World of Warcraft to play Skyrim, and then he stopped playing Skyrim. But Bethesda, as a company, their games, Morrowind, all of those games, suck you in. And so we were playing that this morning for hours. I made some lunch, ate, and my sister is supposed to be my alarm. I didn't, I don't have a watch on when I'm out there, and I was letting my iPad charge. So she's supposed to tell me, it's such and such a time, get ready. And so we had just completed this one quest, and we were selling a bunch of stuff because we're trying to buy a house in the game. And we're close. We're very close. You need 5,000. We have 4,000 and something, and we still haven't sold everything that we can sell. So, we're eager because that's going to open up a whole bunch of other things and help us make even more money. So we sell some of the stuff. We actually sold everything we could at this one guy. He actually ran out of money. The merchants have a certain amount of money, per day. And we were going to another one, and my sister goes, let's get to this place and sell. You don't have that much time. And I didn't like the way she said that. I said, what do you mean I don't have that much time? What time is it? 1. I said, oh my goodness, are you serious? She was like, you can blame me. Tell them it was my fault. You can blame me. Because I hadn't shaved, washed my face, all that stuff I like to do before the stream. And I'm just sitting there playing this game. So that's what happened. I came in here and I set it to, go live and everything. And that's why you guys were sitting at that screen for so long, because I told it to go live just so that you guys, would know I'm here. And then I went to the bathroom and washed my face and shaved and did all that good stuff. So that's the story of why I was late today. Okay. Oh yeah, LC. This community is awesome, man. I love this community. I wish I had this community in some of the other games, but I think part of it was also we didn't have the same tools. What I'm doing here, streaming and, all of that, I never did that for any other game. This is the first time I've ever done that. World of Warcraft, all the games, never, ever, ever. But enjoying it. This webcam that I'm using right here is the first webcam I've ever owned. Ever owned. All right, let's see. J-Rock sending peeps over. Appreciate it, man. Tell him. Thank you. All right. Let's see. What else we got? I only have 20 4 stars. It's going to be useless for me to attempt that storm. I would love that, though. Graham, what's up? And I feel you. Sometimes you just have to get them in the crystals. Before I was able to do the grinds that I can do now, that's what I did. I just passed on a lot of champions. And eventually I got them. Folks that have been watching me for a while can verify that I didn't go for featured champions for a while. The 5-star arena was out. I didn't go for them. If they went really low, then I might. But I didn't go for them. And I would have never considered making a grind for like Storm or Sorcerer Supreme. I would have never thought to do that. Hate Skyrim. It wasted 2 months of my life. So you understand how that happened then. Spirit of Christina. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Definitely good to see you. Still making me smile, as always. All right. Oh, okay. And I still don't have a crossbones. Okay. LC, Skyrim is a game. And it will suck you in, let me tell you. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Where's Barnacle Boy? What's up, man? How you doing? All right, man. I'm gonna go touch up on my last 3 Abyss paths. Have a good day. All right, Marco. Take care, man. Thanks for swinging by, stopping by, hanging out. All right. Let's see. Win streak 5. Yeah. Now I can. Yeah. Let's go ahead and crank it up. Crank it up. Do you know what time the arena reward arrives? It depends. I wouldn't expect it for another 3 hours. Well, 2 and some hours now, but it can come at any time. But it usually comes about 2 to 3 hours afterwards. All right. Woo. Hold up. I'm gonna read you in a minute, Christina. After I beat down this Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can, spins a web any size. And I don't remember the rest of the song. Look out, there goes the Spider-Man. Woo! Oh, no, you don't. You stay in that corner. All right, I'm doing contentedly well. Glad to be able to put a smile upon your face, and you do. You definitely do. I'm doing good. Doing really good. I know, but is it an RPG or what? I guess that's what they call them. I have a different definition of RPG, so it's hard for me to say that. But yes, I believe that's the genre that it falls under. It's I think they had a... Oh, I didn't mean to do all this. Oh. What am I doing? Okay, I messed that one up. Pharaoh! What's up? How you doing, man? There we go. Let's see. Good go arena. I got a late start, but I'm gonna try to hit it up. I'm not doing much. I'm going for the 4-star, but I should be able to hit all the milestones and hit the 4-star. If not, I'll miss out on the 3-star. That'll be the one that takes the hit. I won't do the 3-star if I don't feel like it. All right. Trying to build up the infinite streak is always fun. There we go. SCCP, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, you know what? I never actually blasted out that I was live. Give me a second, folks. I usually try to send this out to my social places. All right. I know Twitter automatically does it. Yep, there it is. Oh, wait, no, that was... Let me refresh that page. I was going to say, that was my old message, but yeah. There we go. Or not. Why? It's telling me the last time it sent anything out, Twitter, was April. April the 21st. Shouldn't be doing that. All right, well, I'll tweet it out real quick then. Let me go to the main one, see if it actually, maybe it didn't update there. Nope, I don't see it. Okay, I thought it was doing it automatically, but let me paste it in here. All right, there we go. And let's do, Facebook should have done it automatically, but I can still post up the other places. Yeah, there we go. Facebook did it. And let me hit up my Discord in case YouTube is acting funny. There we go. Tag everyone, which I hadn't been doing. Send. And finally, we are going to send it out over my line groups. Do. All right, and let's forward that bad boy to, let's see, got a few groups to send it to. This one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and one more, and that one. All right, 7 groups get that message. All right, should be good now. All right. I hate this spider. Why do you hate the spider? You talking about the OG Spider-Man? He does whatever a spider can, though. See, just 100%ed Act 5 and hoping to pull Nick Fury or Omega to take him to rank 5. That would be good. That would be sweet. Let us know what you do pull. Oh, why am I doing that? Let's go back. Going way, way back to the early days of 74. You and you. There we go. Let's see. Doing well, bro. Thanks. Excited for AW. Yeah, some people like it. I still don't like AW. So Katie isn't doing the grind, sadly. Yeah, and see, she's done some crazy grinds, and I passed on those grinds. I could do it. I don't know if it's still true, but at the time that she did one of those crazy grinds, I had more 5 stars and 6 stars than she did. And I don't remember how our 4 stars paired up, but I could have done that grind. I just chose not to. I was like, no. Sadly, it's Sabretooth and Squirrel Girl. Hey, Squirrel Girl is fun, man. I like Squirrel Girl. I would rank my Squirrel Girl up, but I don't have the skill class catalyst. When I got Stealth Spidey, when I decided to take him up, you can see that video. I had to open up a bunch of crystals, those T4 class catalyst crystals, to get the skill class catalyst to rank him up. Otherwise, I would definitely be ranking up Squirrel Girl, Elsa Bloodstone, just off the top of my head, because they're fun and they're pretty good too. All right, let's get some route going so we could end this fight. Yeah, they don't survive. She opened crystals. Yeah, I'm gonna open crystals, and if I don't get her, then I'm going to go ahead and do the grind. I don't want to, but I probably will. We'll see. I'm hoping I get her from the crystals. I really am. Because I do not want to do that grind. Almost done with 5, 3, 4. Sweet. I still don't have skill, but I manage. Not that kind of skill, man. You know what I'm talking about. All right. I think I caught up. If I missed you, just go ahead and repeat what you said. But I think I caught everybody. Yeah. I think I caught everybody. All right. So. I got you, Elsie. So, does anybody want to hear the story of how I, online, married a guy named Steve? Let me know if y'all are curious to hear how that happened. Me and Sis were talking about Skyrim. She was learning some things, and that topic came up. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know I have, if you have been with me for a while, I have told this story. But I know there's a lot of folks here that probably haven't heard it. And it's partly why, you know, I have the attitude I do about games. You know, when people say, oh, it's just a game, they usually say it to dismiss something. They say it in a dismissive way, as if they're not real people with real feelings and real problems playing these games. That Billy D. Oh man, I would be salty if I was an arena grinder. Hey, let's see. I gotta open crystals myself. All right, so Archon, what's up, man? How you doing? So this story takes place a long time ago. Sadly, not in a galaxy far, far away, but right here. It was a time before I played any MMO. I was still playing text-based MUDs. And that's what this game was. It was a text-based MUD. And I remember I was playing a sorcerer class, one of the more powerful classes when you get them up there. And in this game, you were allowed to get married. Now, the reasons to get married is not just, you know, for role-playing purposes. In the game, when you were married to someone, there was actually a ceremony, and it involved the, you know, the game masters and everything. I mean, it was like an event. You could actually have an event when you get married, and each of you got a ring that you cannot get anywhere else. You could not take the ring off. Well, you could take it off, but it always went in your inventory. It could not be stolen. You could not drop it. It was always on you. Okay, no one else could take it off of you, and you could not remove it up from your person. This ring did more than symbolize your marriage. You had the ability, you always knew where your partner was, and they could always, oh man, I hate this. Y'all see this, right? Yeah. I'm just going to let it happen because I don't want to fight him again. It's the worst fighting thing when you're trying to build up your streak like this. It's the worst. And I don't even want to deal with that. It's like the worst fight ever because he's not going to throw his specials and you need him to throw his specials and he'll just get you in the corner and he's going to attack. He'll be passive until you try to hit him. It's not much I could do. But I don't want to lose this fight now. And this is the last fight before I switch over to my 5-star. So, you know, they got to get their last licks in. All right. So, anyway, there are places in the game where you can get stuck. There were mazes that you could go to, and there was no way out. You could not recall because there was a recall spell. It shut all recalls down except the recall you could do with the ring. Nothing could stop that recall from happening. Okay? So there was an in-game reason to do that. You know, if you two weren't together, for example, you know, one was one place, you know, maybe in the inn, and you decided to explore, and you got stuck in one of those zones that were like a no recall zone, you could still get out by sending a message. The other thing that you can do is you had a special channel. For any of you guys that have played any of these MMOs, it was like a private PM channel just for you two. Okay, so you guys could always communicate, and it's private. Okay, so, you know, if you were... Now, keep in mind, this is at a time where you didn't have these, you know, external chat programs or anything, so this was something that you could do in the game, you know, to have private conversations. You know, sort of like a telepathy, something like that, all right? So there were advantages to being married in the game other than just role-playing, you know, marriage. So there was this female character that I always played with. Now, remember, this is early on. I was a bit naive. The idea that a guy would play a female character when they had a choice was foreign to me. I don't do it, by the way. The only time I do it is if there's no choice. Like when you're playing Diablo, one of the Diablos, I think one or two of the Diablos, if you wanted to play the thief, you didn't have a choice. It was always, you know, a female character. But anytime I have a choice, it's never a female character. So I didn't even think that was a thing. I didn't, you know, that wasn't even in my mindset. So, you know, we had been playing together for a little bit, you know, partying up and all of that. And there was another guy in the game that had some serious mental issues. And I say that because there was an incident where, you know, the one that I'm talking about, she, and I'll say she for right now, it was just easier to refer to her as a she since he was playing a female character. They were friends in real life. And I remember he had come on and basically was threatening to kill himself. He was on antidepressants and all this other stuff. So folks were worried and they hadn't heard from him. Okay. And she was worried. And let me tell you what we had to do. We had to get in contact with the game masters and everything. We got his information because he had given his information and actually sent some folks over to his house. This is not the guy that I got married to. This is the other guy, the friend. And we sent someone over to his house, and yeah, he had tried to commit suicide. And, you know, this is one of the reasons I say, yeah, just a game. Yeah, it's a game, but there's real people playing. Well, anyway, that guy had a really nasty disposition, and it's something that happens, especially if you are suffering, you are hurting, you tend to want to hurt other people, or even if you don't want to hurt them, you end up hurting them. And so a few weeks after he came back, he was saying some nasty stuff, right? To the other female character. And of course, me being chivalrous and everything, you know, came to her aid. You know, we had gotten married and everything in the game. So I was just like, you know, and he, as they say, broke the fourth wall and said, you know, it's like, oh yeah, I wonder if you'd be defending her if you knew she was really playing a guy. Now that was a bad move, shall we say? Because of course we're all role playing in this game. I just didn't think that, you know, that it would be a guy role playing a girl. But in any case, he let the cat out of the bag, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, and so I asked him, I said, is that true? And he was like, yeah, it's true. My real name is Steve. And I'm like, wow. And with a name like Steve, it couldn't have been a name like Alexis. They could have been both, you know, or Tony or something. But Steve. And of course he was like, you know, the guy was mean-spirited and wanted to basically ruin this little escape that his friend had. And so, more because I did not want that guy to win, I was like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, divorce or anything like that. But it did change things. I mean, how could it not, right? But that is how I ended up marrying a guy named Steve. And we stayed married while I played that game, but I didn't play it for too much longer after that. No, it didn't have anything to do with that, but the game was just getting stale and I was moving on to a different game. But that experience, the reason that came up is because my sister was telling me that in Skyrim, maybe the online version or something, you had the possibility of getting married. And as soon as she said that, it triggered that memory, because I'm not getting married. Although nowadays, you can at least see the person, you know, or hear them. You know, there was nothing that I could have done to find that out unless they revealed it. You know, there was no webcams, there was no voice chat or anything like that. So yeah, nowadays might be a little bit different, but that experience scarred me for a bit, let me tell you. So I won't be doing that anytime soon. Oh, but anyway, that is the story. All right, come on. All right, fine. You don't seem to want to throw his specials. Yo, Matt H, what's up, man? How you doing? Well, anyway, that's the story. Hold on, let me see if I missed anybody's comments while I was rambling about my early gamer trauma. And I did play games after that supported in-game marriages and stuff. And I had somebody propose to me in the game. Like, nope, not happening. I would have ended up on the couch in real life, man. LC, you just don't know, man. You just don't know. Too bad you can't marry champions to get crazy synergy, just one marriage in your roster at a time. Sounds like EverQuest. Yeah, this was before EverQuest came out. My brother lived in that game. Yeah, see, I had issues before that when I was a little kid. Now, mind you, I grew up in New York City. All right, so you already know. And I was traveling on the train, and I saw a group of ladies. Now, I'm in high school at this time, like freshman. And I saw a group of ladies, and I'm over there, and I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, ooh, hey, and they were dressed all sexy, like, had some fishnet stockings on, high heels, all that. And I'm like, woohoo, my hormones are running crazy. And one of my friends that was with me, because you don't travel by yourself. I never traveled by myself. One of my friends said, those are guys. I was like, no way. Those are not guys. I mean, look at them. They're not guys. They got long hair, short skirts, fishnets. I mean, they're girls. He was like, nope, those are guys. So I went a little closer. And yeah, I could tell when I got closer that those were actually guys. From that point on, I was traumatized. And I kid you not, I was traumatized. I was checking, second guessing everybody I was looking at. I'm just like, wait. They look like a girl, but are they a girl? How would I tell? What if I get married and it's actually a guy? What do I do? How do I know? What's going on? I'm serious. I was traumatized. Okay. And so when that happened in the game, it was almost like my worst nightmare at that time happened virtually. I had already calmed down by that time. I'm just like, yeah. But when that happened, I'm like, oh my goodness. It reawakened all of that. Woo. Okay. Come on, let's get him. Come on. Fire it off. Come on. Dash that foot. Okay, come on. All right, we'll do this. Because Emma has a little power control on that heavy. All right. Yeah, I'm glad you liked the story, LC. MCOC is the only game I would ever take as serious as I ever did. Only game I invested a lot of time ever will. This is the first mobile game that I did that with. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, you don't have to fire your special off. You're still going down. How's Elsa in your mind worth ranking up? She's fun, Michael. She's just fun. A lot of fun. She is arguably one of the best defenders to have with suicides. She's actually better with suicides on as a defender. Alrighty. Y'all see this newly Ranked up Mysterio. If y'all saw the video, y'all know. That's why I had to put that video out early. But Mysterio. All right, and we got one more. I'm trying to think. What do I want to do? Let's get some Thor Ragnarok. If Anthony's still here, he'll be happy to see this. Hyena. It's your boy. All right, let's see. You know, distance is a girl's best friend. Yeah, that's why I said that, Big Sexy. I was in the train. I was in the opposite end of the car where we were at. They had just come on through the doors and they had gone on the other side, so I wasn't that close to them. So having Jacob. How you doing, man? Yeah, I have not seen Jacob in a while. What's up, man? How goes it? Ooh, attack phase has started. Let's see. You know what? Let's do that. All I'm gonna ask is how you were able to tell. Momo, when I got close up, their features, it was pretty clear. I don't think they had any operation done. They were probably taking hormones. Again, this was new to me at that time. And they, if I remember correctly, they still had their Adam's apple. These days, they can take care of that. These days, it's much more difficult than it was then. All right, LC, got to hit the road. Yeah, these days, very difficult. And if they had done enough, even then, I remember there was a news article about one, I still consider him guys, sorry. One guy who had the operation, posed for Playboy, was a supermodel, okay? And the reason that the article was being written was someone had an agenda, okay? And what they were saying at that time, and to me, it's just part of the breakdown of our society, is what I saw. Why'd I do that? Oh, well, whatever. But what they were doing was showing that even though the government paid for the operation and everything for this guy to have this done, the government still considered him a guy, which meant if he did any crimes just the way he looked, he was going to a male prison. Okay, that is why the article was written. Now, this was way back. This was like in the 90s. All right. And I remember some of my friends, we were watching 60 Minutes. If you guys remember that show, news show, 60 Minutes. And it also features something similar. And my friends were looking at this one supermodel. And of course, you know, they were drooling and everything. And then it was revealed that they started out life as a guy. And my friends were like, no way. And me, you know, at this time, I was, you know, experienced at this sort of thing. And I'm like, yup, that can happen. They even used to have, and I did not watch this show. My grandmother loved these shows. They had a show where a guy went out on a date with another guy who had some work done, was not told until after the date. And then he was given a chance, you know, to go out with them again for free, or, you know, get prizes, money back, blah, 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 whatever. Ugh. Whew. All right. Hold on. Because I've been running my mouth. I see, I'm behind. What's up? Let's see. Yes, chat actually is scrolled up. Let's see, until the last base. Be back later. You ever paid for anything in the game? Vendetta? Yeah, I have. I just don't pay to progress. But I have paid for things. 5 or 6 things so far. In all the years I've been playing. Never with my money either. Thor time, yep. I can't watch. Like Spike, yep. Glad to hear it. J-Rock Raid, Brian, what's up, man? Yeah, I was running my mouth, sorry. But thank you. J-Rock Raid coming in. Interesting question, the difference between role-playing and cross-dressing. Hey, like I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not casting any judgments on anybody else that wants to do it. I heard one guy tell me a very good reason. Because of the way the camera was, third person. He said, if I have to stare at somebody's backside for hours a day in the game, I want it to be female. I was like, okay, fair enough. But yeah, not me. Let's see. I know he didn't need it, but threw 40 SIGs into a Warlock to max his SIG. Okay, cool. That's sweet. All right, let's see. Trying to catch up. I have a friend who did that, but it's a she, and she was taking pills to be a guy. Yep. There's other reasons that people would do that. You tend to, not in real life, but in a game, play a female character because you'll get more stuff. All right, let's do that. I'm trying to hold off on switching to my 6 stars for right now because I want to get my 5 stars on cooldown a little bit faster since I was late. And I don't want that gap between them, between my guys, because it's going to take me like 10-15 minutes to get... I do not want to fight him. Yeah, I guess we could do that. All right, let me try to catch up again. Dr. Daniel, what is up, man? Yeah, see, I'm late. I'm sorry. J-Rock Ray coming in. All right, Brian. Yep, I see you. Already said what's up to you. J-Rock, welcome to my stream, and thank you for that raid, man. Appreciate it. I was running my mouth, so I'm sorry. Way back in chat. All right. Yep. I see it now. Okay, let's see. Vendetta, like what? I'll tell you in a minute, Vendetta. No problem. Okay. How not to progress? Yep, I'll explain. Sergeant Bourne, yo, what's up? Okay, now I'm caught up. All right. So, I used to say, well, for a while, I was free to play. But there is no official definition of free to play. Okay? Now, if anybody tells you there's an official definition, they're just using their own definition. Okay? And usually it's the people who have absolutes. If you spent even $1 in this game, maybe on a special offer, then you're no longer free to play as far as they're concerned. Okay? And the reason that I mention progression is because if someone asks me if I'm free to play, they really don't care if I spent $1 or $2 on a profile picture. Usually they want to know if I'm a spender, and that's how I'm building my roster. Because if you look at the rosters between spenders and non-spenders, it's a big difference, a huge difference. There's no way that someone who does not spend can match the rosters of somebody who spends liberally. It's just no way. One of the guys I know that spends a lot, his roster is so far above mine. He has more 6 stars. I think he has every 6 star and every 5 star. He has more 6 stars than most people have 5 stars. Okay. And he doesn't grind arena. What I'm doing here, Doesn't do that. So when someone asks me something like, are you free to play, or you know, have you spent on the game? That's usually what they want to know. They're trying to compare their progression with mine. You know, they want to know, well, how did you, you know, get to where you're at in the game? You know, did you spend money in order to do that or not? And that's why I say it that way. So there was an offer a long time ago, and for my birthday, my sister gave me a gift card. There was a $9.99 offer for Kabam, you know, one of their fly by you know, offers, and I got it before I knew any better. And it was $9.99. Okay, that did not aid my progression. It was I forget what it was, but it was a cute little something, like it may have been like a crystal bundle or something. I can't remember what it was, honestly, but it did not do much for my progression at all. It wasn't that kind of offer. And then there was a $29.99 offer, and I think it was what was it? It was either a 4-star awakening gem crystal. I'd have to look it up. But that, let's do that. So those were the first two. And my best friend gave me that for my birthday. He got me that one. And the other was 4th of July. They had an offer that had sig stones in it. And that's one thing that someone who doesn't spend is going to be behind in. Sig stones, big time. They just don't have offers for units very often, but they have offers for sig stones all the time. And some folks donated, and I was able to get that one offer twice, if I remember correctly, for the sig stones. After that, there was a card, one of those daily cards that had sig stones. And one of my subs gave me the money to get that offer, and he also gave me the money to get the sigil. And that is the total of what I have bought. I don't spend money to buy units. I don't get units with money. And those that I just mentioned, that was pretty much, that's it. The sigil, though, is what caused me to start saying, you know what? I'm cheap to play. Because even though I'm not spending my own money for the sigil, and even though it has a very, very small impact on progression, it does have an impact on it. You are able to still get these crystals, and I've gotten lucky. I've gotten a new champion out of the crystals, so it does affect your progression. Just not that much. I got it more for the inventory increase capacity. But that's why I say it that way. So I don't call myself free to play anymore. As long as I have the sigil, I'm not free to play, more like cheap to play. And I like that term better, cheap to play. The sigil that I have right now, I forget, someone donated and said, you know, for the sigil. I also, there's a Google surveys, if you're familiar with that. You get like 10 cents here, 20 cents there, anytime they give you a survey. And you get Google Play credits. Well, I had enough to get the sigil this last time, but it was a donation that helped me get it. Because what I did was, against that donation, I used up those Google Play credits, but I'm earning those credits for free. Just answering, oh man, Stop it. Just answering those surveys really quick. There's another place, Pinecone Research. I've never redeemed anything, but each survey is like $3 minimum. But they're not often, but I've done a few, and I'll be able to get an iTunes gift card with that, and I might be able to get an offer if I have enough money. I need to go check and see what my balance is like and what I could get. I may not even have enough for a gift card yet. It takes a while. All right. Hopefully that explains it enough. Let's see. Only time I have ever played a female character is when my sister plays on my account and decided to pick a female character because male characters suck and don't look good enough. Momo. In World of Warcraft, my sister was playing, and she was playing a female dwarf. And she asked me to help her out and play. And as I mentioned, I don't play female characters. But for my sister, I helped her out. But here's what I did, because I role-played in World of Warcraft for a while. And it's a little bit more difficult to role-play in World of Warcraft because it's not really set up that way. You have to find other people that are doing it as well. But when I was playing her character, I made it clear to my party and everybody that this was a female. It was my sister, but I'm on just now, so there will be no flirting. There will be none of that stuff. Kill all that noise. And I let them know I'm her brother playing her character for just a little bit here. And because these, some of them were folks that had interacted with her before and all of that. So I wanted to make it clear. No, we not trying to deceive you or anything like that. And some of them was like, okay, so she is female, but you're not. I'm like, correct. I said she'll be back tomorrow. You know, it was like some quest that they were doing that day. All right. Okay, that makes sense. Been playing 4 years and about 750k team rating. Yeah, Vendetta. What you see me doing right here is what I have done every day. I play this game full time. Okay? That is how I build my roster. You know, the reason why I used to say free to play is because I wanted people to know that you could play this game without spending any money and get to where I'm at right now. It's going to take time. It took me a long time. It took years. Those few things that I got, of course, there was no sigil. That's not how I built my roster. I built this roster by grinding arena every single day. There has not been a day in years that I didn't touch that arena. Nowadays, it's a little bit better because I can finish arena early. And so I can take a little break from arena. But like this last arena, I was done with that arena. What was it? Wednesday morning, I think. And so when I streamed, we streamed incursions because I was done with the arena. Just ran my 6 stars, you know, so I still played arena, but only ran my 6 stars. And then this morning, I had to get the T4 basic done, so I still ran the arena. But yeah, I run that arena a lot. Here's something, just take a look at my profile here. Look at my PvP wins. That is how I built up my roster. Arena. And of course, you know, it takes some luck as well. I have never missed a champion that I've gone for in the arena. Every champion I've gone for in the arena, I've gotten. So between opening up crystals, being in an alliance where we're getting a lot of resources in so that I can open up more crystals, it's arena. I built up arena, my units. Look at the units that I have right now. I could use those to just open up a bunch of crystals, but I don't. Because at this point, I'm more likely to get dupes. All right. See, yep, my sister asks me to help also, and I do, but we used to play many different games, and when she's stuck, I finish it for her, but I don't interact with anyone. Is she's online? Yep. All right, hold on. Thanks for elaborating. No problem. Have a good day and stay safe. All right, Jacob, definitely take care, man. How's Arena going so far? AC, going well. I'm grinding it out. Says, well, down. I like that term, cheap to play, but I don't think I can be that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with spending. People were considering it like a badge, like, people that spend are somehow, bad. I don't know why people think that. Maybe they're just jealous. But there's nothing wrong with spending. I played this game and started, and why I'm playing cheap to play is because I was unemployed. I'm actually doing this now full time. But I was unemployed. That is why I didn't spend on this game. I've always spent on games. World of Warcraft, we paid every month, right? And this is the first mobile game that has microtransactions in it. So it's a little bit different. The first game, not the first game that's had microtransactions, the first mobile game that I've played that had microtransactions like this. And I would, if I was working, I would still have like a budget. And my budget would be about $15 a month. If I didn't spend the 15, during that month, put it away. Next month, I have $30 to spend. And I would just let it keep building up. And if I didn't get anything, I would save up July 4 or Cyber Monday, Cyber Weekend as we had the last time. Then I would do that. But like right now, wow. Okay, hold on. We can't let him do that. He's not awakened, so he won't evade. But we got to pay attention because he hits hard. Okay. But anyway, so that's why I didn't pay. And even now, I can't really justify spending on those offers and, buying units or anything like that. I am similar to Brian Grant. I know that if I bought up a lot of units and built up that way, I would not last too long in this game. It would get boring. It would be fun for a little while. Absolutely fun. But it would get stale. It would get boring. So while I have spent, I can still be an example of what you can accomplish, but you have to do it the way that you see me doing it. Arena for life and making smart rank up choices, attracting the good alliances so that you can get good rewards, so that you can open up more crystals and get new champions to build up your roster. That's why when you look at my crystal openings, if I get a champion that I'm not going to use outside of Arena, but it's a new champion, I am happy. And people are like, oh my goodness, I remember when I got Diablo. People were like, oh man, I'm so sorry. Maybe except for Anthony and Hyena. But most people were like, oh man, that sucks. But I got Diablo first out of one of those Cavalier crystals that I got with units that I grinded for. Because like I said, I don't buy units. So just look at my battle chips and look at my units. If I wanted to go whole hog on some opening like I did for Doom, I opened up over 40 crystals for Doom. Didn't get them as a 5-star. Which just goes to show you why you don't want to waste your units on stuff like that. But I did get some good stuff out of it. I did get some 6-stars out of that, out of those attempts. So it wasn't a waste. But all grinded units. And I probably have another 10,000 units roughly in those battle chips. So, but I'm very stingy with my units because I have to make sure that I have enough when they have an offer for units, because unlike people that actually spend, I can't just go, ooh, I want that offer, let me throw down some money, buy the offer, buy some units, and then get the offer. So it's whatever I have on hand. If I use it up, like Cyber Monday, that weekend that we just had, I got every single offer for units. And then they had the gifting event, and I used up a lot of units there. I actually had under 300 units to my name. But yeah, arena, and more arena. Let's see, I'm too cheap for cheap. Oh man, Pedro says, only time I've played as a female. Okay, I read that one, right? Was in the Mass Effects games. No, I didn't read that one. Female Shep dialogue was way better. What is it? Then male Shep. Okay. And like I said, I did it in Diablo because you couldn't play a male thief. So had to do it. But like in Skyrim, where you can have, you have both genders and all that, I'm not making a female character. My sister can. I enjoy watching the female characters, but not playing as them. But that's just me. Let me see. Okay, yep. I read those. Some games I had to play as female character to level up all my characters, so I play them each to level. That's exactly what I do, Momo. That's why in Diablo, I still played that thief character, because I had already done all the rest. And I am a min-maxer, if you guys know that term. Pulling Diablo was a win. Yeah, well, it was a win from those crystals, because it was a new champion, a new 6-star champion out of those crystals. So I was very happy. People didn't know why I looked so happy, because it was a new champion. But then I got him again. Then I wasn't so happy. But yeah, the dupe, yeah, no. That one, that I was not so happy with. But it could have been worse. Hey, I double duped Morningstar, and at least she's good. Just not useful for me. I don't really go for those kind of champions. So, but she's good. All right. Here we go. So, what is everybody doing right now anyway? What are you doing? How are you doing? But please don't tell me who you're doing, because I don't care. Oh, I shared that story with a friend of mine, and he was very embarrassed. He had a similar encounter, but he did more than I did. So we're young at the time, young men, and he met someone online and actually went to meet them in real life, and so they actually went out on a date, and then later she admitted to him that she used to be a guy. And he is of the same mindset as I am. There's no used to. You still are. But he was so embarrassed because he did not want anybody to know that he had done that. And I'm just like, he was worried that I was going to think less of him. Why would I think less of you? What? I didn't understand why he would even be worried about that kind of thing, to be honest with you, because I don't think that way. But now I had a more pleasant time meeting someone that I had met online. And I'll tell you guys that story if you want. Dark Mist, what's up, man? How you doing? See, I play GTA 5 on my second account as a girl. No wrong in that. Just don't hide it that you're a guy playing. Hey, like I said, no judgment here. It's just not, that's not me personally. But like I said, if I did find myself playing a female character, which I've done once in my life, as my sister, with my sister's dwarf. She was a dwarven healer in Midgard, if I remember correctly. And also Diablo, you know, as that thief. But other than that, yeah, just no interest in doing that. But anyway, so this was a time where I wasn't dating anyone. I had just come off of a breakup, so I was not really looking to get into any other relationship. And so I got on these what we used to call talkers, which basically it was more than a chat program. It was basically a text-based MUD, but with all the game taken out. So it was basically a virtual online. It was more like The Sims before The Sims was ever a thing. And you could talk to people, you could bring them back to your place, lock the door, and every conversation that you had in that room was private. It was actually quite an ingenious adaptation of these MUDs. My professor, one of my professors, he actually made one that was our campus. And they would have virtual meetings. You know, if someone wasn't able to get on campus, they were like, you know, we'll have a meeting in, you know, such and such a hall. And what you would do, you would log in and just go there, because it was a exact replica of the campus layout. So if you knew how to get there in real life, you knew how to get there then. And it was pretty cool. But anyway, so I met this girl on there. Met two girls, actually. And they were friends. They went to a school in Missouri. And I was in Michigan at the time. And I talked to her. We hit it off pretty well. And this is old school. We actually exchanged photos. Now, do you know why I wanted to exchange photos? Well, if you heard my story earlier, you know exactly why. Even though that can still be faked, it was better than nothing. Okay? So we exchanged photos, and we both were like, hey, you know, she was cute. She wasn't completely disgusted by my looks. And so they proposed, not me, they proposed that I come to visit them at their college. Now, they had co-ed dorms. And they said, if you can get over here, you know, just pay for the, you know, the ticket to get over here and back, we will pay for everything else. You won't have to worry about where you stay. You'll just stay, you know, in the dorm with them. And they would pay for all my food and everything. And I'm like, okay, you know, sounds good. You know, young, full of hormones. I'm just like, well, let's do it. You know, let me see. I got no problem playing a game as a girl, not on MCC or anything. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then go for it. As long as you're not trying trick somebody and tell them, hey, you know, pretend to be a girl, get married to him in the game and all. But yeah, other than that, it don't really matter. Momo's back. Lawrence is back. Hey, what's up? So I went and at this time I was working part-time, and I said, all right, you know, I'll let's meet, you know. I thought it'd be cool. It was the first time, the only time in my life actually that I've ever done anything like this. So I went there, and they met me and brought me back to the dorm. Now, my college, the only dorm that was co-ed was the dorm for couples. In order to be in that dorm, you had to be married. Remember, I went to private school, and they were not about to have no co-ed dorms. So this was a novel idea to me. And so I stayed not with her because she had a roommate and everything, and there was no room. I stayed with her friend. Now, I got there, and of course, I'm wanting to spend some time with her. So I'm like, okay, you know, in between classes, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, let's you know, hang out. Let's go, you know, you can show me around, something like that. And she always seemed too busy. Now, here's the problem. But I'll tell you the problem after I tell you what developed. So I met all of her friends, and then I met this one girl. This girl was very, very cute, and we had a lot in common, okay? Now, mind you, I'm there to meet the one that I met online, and that's the one I want to spend time with, but she seems to be brushing me off. You know, every time I'm wanting to, you know, meet her to go do something, she's like, no, you know. Now, well, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So this girl, now I'm sitting here, you know, now I'm up there to meet her, but she's not spending time with me. And so I'm usually stuck in the dorm, in that dorm room. Sometimes her friends, they would all come into the dorm room and we would hang out a little bit, but I wanted to be with her. That's who I came up there to meet, and I wanted to hang out with her, right? But this other girl seemed to be not part of that in group, but she also, when she saw that I was there, would come over, and she liked to play racquetball. She was actually on the team for her school, and I also played racquetball. And she was like, okay, you know, let's play some racquetball. And she's like, and I'm good, so, you know, don't try to hold back or anything because I'm a girl. Now, this may seem funny, but that thought didn't enter my mind. I don't do that. It's because of where I grew up. You have to understand that I grew up around girls that were tougher than some guys that I know, all right? And so the idea of not playing my best against her because she was a girl, you know, we may have a match where I'm feeling out, you know, her skills, but no, you know, I'm like, hey, come with it. Not only that, but if you guys are familiar with racquetball at all, there was a champion called Laura Fenton. You can look it up. She was a champion at racquetball. She was a teacher at my college, and I missed having her as a teacher because I took racquetball in school as well. I missed having her as a teacher by 1 year. 1 year. I was so upset. I was like, oh man, I could have had her. I did have a good teacher, but anyway, so we were hitting off very well. We liked the same movies, same movie type. So she would come over and she was spending time with me, unlike the one that I came up there with was doing. All right. So I, being who I am, was like, no, I'm not going to do this to her because I came up to visit her. And I'm, you know, what I look like, you know, messing around with somebody else. But it was clear that she liked me. Okay. And I was just like, okay, well, you know, I'm still not trying to get into any kind of, you know, relationship here. So let's, you know, we'll keep it, you know, platonic here. And that's when, a little bit later, I discovered something that changed a lot, and it broke up a friendship, and it wasn't my fault. Let me catch up in the chat real quick. Let's see, was he a super freak? Possibly. Let's see. Accidental Great Gamer. What's up, man? I don't remember seeing you in the chat before. Welcome to the stream. Say, yo, man, any idea when the Man-Thing results will be out? It's usually about 3 hours after the arena ends. It could be 4 if they had any problems. It could be even longer, but it could be shorter as well. So I wouldn't worry about it until like 3-4 hours passed. Then I'd be looking for it. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. You're getting juicy for real. Just wait. All right. Oh, you mean acting as if you are a girl for real? Yeah. I thought you meant playing Storm or Miss Marvel or female character. Well, it depends on the game. You know, in a game like this, it's different. And like in Soul Calibur, I'll fight as a female character all the time. Heck, you know, Street Fighter, I love playing Chun-Li. But I'm talking about, you know, in a game where you are, you know, kind of role playing this character that you built. In those games, like World of Warcraft, none of my characters were female. Rift, any of those MMOs, none were female. That's what I mean. Not just fighting as a female character, you know, because I love me some Storm. I'm a play as her. AKA Alan, what's up, man? How you doing? Lauren says, did you ever grow up around girls that were guys in Thailand? There's loads of them. Yeah. And they scare me because they look good. A lot of them look better than a lot of the females that I know. So, yeah, they scare me. Because I could easily see me getting caught up. Black Knight, what's up, man? How you doing? Feel Nah, what's up? How you doing, man? All right, so to continue the story, what I discovered that made the difference and broke up a friendship was that the girl that I was staying with, okay, that's her friend. The one that I met online, she had a friend who was letting me stay in her dorm room. What I discovered was that this friend liked me, but had not told anyone. And this friend had plotted to try to get me. So here's what she did. it was her idea that I come up there to meet the other girl. And it was her idea for me to stay in her dorm room with her. Okay? And her thoughts, and she came clean later. Okay? Her thought was that she would block her friend basically, and then she would have me to work on. The problem was that she was not my type, not even close to my type. In fact, if that had been the one that I met and she had sent me a picture, I would not have even gone out there. Okay? So definitely a no. When I learned about this, I learned it because the girl who I went up there to meet found out. Because she thought I was blowing her off. And it was because of that friend. Her friend was running interference and we didn't know it. So it wasn't that she was trying to blow me off. It was that the friend was basically saying, oh no, she's busy here. And then she was telling her that I was busy doing this, that, and the other and didn't really want to see her. So when we found that out, let's just say that broke up their friendship. It lasted a little bit longer, but that was the reason, because we kept in touch a little bit after this all went down. But once we found that out, then she and I started hanging out a little bit more, you know, like we should have. But now we have that other girl who liked me and is now trying to, you know, try to get something going with me. And she was not part of the other girl's circle of friends. I didn't know that. It looked like they were, but, you know, they told me, oh no, a lot of us don't normally hang out together. We're here because you're here. I went, what? I actually took a lot of pictures while I was there too. Maybe one of these days I'll post up some pictures and show you guys so you can see what I'm talking about here. Might do that one day. But anyway, so she and I started talking, and of course we had already hit it off online, you know, and they left us alone, and we did not have sex. I just want to let y'all know that. But we did get a little intimate, and it was so funny because her friends came in, they knocked on the door and came into the dorm, and they saw us both laying there in bed. We were fully clothed. We had already messed around. And they started backing out. They were like, oh my. Oh, back. I was like, no, it's fine. Y'all can come in. We're not doing anything. Oh no, they left. It was so funny. We talked about it later because it looked really bad. They were just so embarrassed. They thought they had busted in on us. All right, so anyway, that was about as much as we did. Now, mind you, the other girl, we never did anything at all. Okay, nothing. But she had obviously written me a letter, a love letter. And she was writing it in the computer lab, and she lost it. And guess who found it? One of the friends of the girl that I went out there to be with. And so I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm pretty sure most of you do by now. When a girl posse forms, they form over stuff like this, okay? So what they saw was a note that may imply that I had something else going on with this other girl. And of course, they saw her in and out of my room and all of that. So they all, each one of them, came to me to basically put forth a case for the girl that I was there with, because these were her friends. Now, one of the girls was a very strong, not just a feminist, because you can be a feminist and not be this way. This girl was one of the militant ones, the ones that, you know, are down in guys, you know. That was how she was. She came to me and she said, now, you know how I am with guys. She said, but what I have seen of you right now so far is that you're a keeper. That is what she said. She was like, that is the highest praise that I could give you. You seem like a really nice guy. You are someone basically that she would even consider dating. And this is from someone that was swearing off men, at least at that time. And so I was honest with them all. I got them all together and I talked. I said, no, we have not done anything. I had never seen this note until they actually brought it to me so I could see it. And they asked me, do you have any, you know, feelings for her at all? And a problem with me, you can call it a problem, I am honest. And I warn folk, don't ask me questions you don't want to know the answer to. If you have an answer that's going to really piss you off, don't ask me. If you think the answer is going to piss you off. You know, them questions like, do I look fat? Don't ask me that. Because if you do, I'm going to tell you. And then you're going to get pissed. And then I'm going to get pissed because you shouldn't have asked me that question in the first place if you were going to be upset about it. All right. But in any case, they asked me and I'm like, well, yeah. I said, we hit it off really well. We liked a lot of the same things. And I said, but I hadn't been really considering anything real serious, you know, and I reminded her that I was coming off of a breakup. I was not looking to get into anything serious, but that I liked both of them. That is what I said. I liked both of them. I didn't say I don't like you, but I do like her. I like both of them. But when she found out about that note, and then she found out that I did like this other girl as well, she basically just started giving me the cold shoulder. And I'm just like, okay. Remember, I was already in pain from another previous breakup. And so I was definitely not in the mood for any of that. If she wanted to act that way, I'm like, okay, go right ahead. Not gonna bother me. All right, hold up. We got LC with a $2 super chat. Thanks for the stories. You're welcome, man. Thank you for the super chat. Prof Hoff raid incoming. Whoa. Well. A Prof Hoff raid. I don't think Prof Hoff has ever raided me. Let's see. You went there trying to get with Halle Berry and ended up getting hit on by Rosie O'Donnell. Oh, it's something like that. It actually is more, Lawrence. Okay, let me. I'm trying to think. Oh man, I have to see you. Somebody asked earlier if the pictures were rated R. No, they're not. Just regular. Man Falcon, what's up, man? How you doing? What is your type? Oh, I have many types, Lawrence. But I will say this: small and petite is going to be more my type than anything else. Someone who is bigger than I am, usually not my type. And this girl was probably twice my size. Okay. Twice my size. all around. And I mean, she was nice. She was a sweet girl, okay? And, you know, I forgave her for what she did and all of that good stuff. But I know better than to try to do anything, because that's just not something I'm attracted to. One of my best friends, that might be him. Probably not even him. But yeah, Lawrence, I would say that the friend that I'm talking about would be more like Rosie O'Donnell, bigger than Rosie O'Donnell. And I went to meet not Halle Berry, because she wasn't, you know, crazy good looking, but she was attractive. But the other girl that I played racquetball with would have been more like Halle Berry. So I went there to meet one. I had Rosie O'Donnell trying to block me in this other one, and then I had Halle Berry coming in there. And I'm like, wow. Spidey, what's up, man? Hit that like button. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hold on, let me keep going. Prof Hoff made me come. Oh, man. Prof Hoff raid. Thank you, Prof Hoff, man. Appreciate it. Hold up. I'm trying to catch up with all of this. Oh, people got timed out. Hold on, I'm still trying to read your messages. Yeah, it was all the caps, Spidey. Sorry. The bot don't like caps. But Shadows, Matthew Robertson, welcome to the Shadows. You are our latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you, man. Thank you for that sub. And hold on, I'm still trying to catch up. Chris Rogers, what's up, man? How you doing? Let me see. Oh yeah, everybody that is coming in with the caps, it will time you out. There you go, Mama Bear. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. PJ Vice, how you doing? Let me see. Yeah, it's the caps that's doing it. Let's see. Prof Hoff raid. Yeah, thank you, man. Oh, did you instigate that, Big Blue? Appreciate it, man. Tom Harrington, how you doing? Let's see. Matthew says, Shadow, I know how you feel with relationships. My girl dumped me Monday. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Matthew, I have not. All these stories that you hear me tell, these are from like my college days. Okay. I have not really seriously dated anyone, and I'm not married. After a lot of that, oof. Sergeant Bourne, yes, I do like Spanish flavor. Absolutely. They are some of my kryptonite. Spanish and Asian are my kryptonite, but I do have others that I like too. Look at that 6-star roster. It's okay. It's getting there. Tom Harrington with a $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. See, no message, but that's okay. Appreciate it. Let me see. Still trying to catch up. That reminds me of the time I told a girl I know and I was working with that she looked like, when she asked me and the people sitting next to me how she looks, and the girl next to me looked at me with a look like shush shush, but it was too late. Yeah. All right, LC, take care, man. Oh, Matthew, you're still in your high school year. Oh, you got time, man. This is my college. I don't even tell you about my high school years yet. But this was in my college days. So anyway, so she started giving me the cold shoulder. All right. Now I'm like, I didn't push the issue, and it was almost time for me to be leaving anyway. But you know, I'm like, I told her that I liked her, but I also liked the other one. I got to know the other one while her friend was blocking me. You know, and when I was thinking that she was blowing me off, the other one was there and we got to know each other, but that I hadn't done anything, and that I told them that I wasn't planning to make any serious commitments or anything. But she took it personal and started giving me the cold shoulder. And after I went back, we still talked on the talker, but she started to get mean-spirited. You know, she was feeling hurt. I get it. But you have to remember that when I met her, I was also in pain from a relationship. And the last thing I was going to tolerate was getting dumped on like that, especially when I did not do anything, as far as I was concerned, wrong. And so her friends would also get on the talker sometime, and some of them would you know, talk to me as like, you know, you did her wrong. I was like, what do you mean? And they didn't know the full story. When I told them what happened and that she has been giving me the cold shoulder, I took screenshots of some of the nasty comments that she threw my way. And finally, I got tired of it and I said, okay, you know what? If this is how you're going to talk to me, don't talk to me. And like I said, her friend that I stayed with, they no longer were friends after this, over that, as you could imagine. Because a lot of that might not have happened. I wouldn't have even met that other girl had I been with her all the time I was out there. The only reason that I did was because of the interference her friend, so-called friend, did when she was trying to, you know, get me with her, which wasn't happening. But she didn't know that. And I could just imagine how thwarted she felt. Because we talked. We still continued to talk even a couple of years after that. And then, you know, I lost touch with them all. But we talked a little bit afterwards. And she told me that she was frustrated because they all knew that I was there. So when they were at classes, when they were in classes, usually one or two of one of the other ones would come by. And I got to know quite a few of them that way. One of them, when the other one that played racquetball came, it was during a time that she thought she would have me alone to herself. But instead, this other girl came over and said, hey, you know, you want to watch some movies? And I was like, sure, what kind of movies? And then I was like, oh, wait, so you like these kind of movies? Yep. And so we were having ourselves a ball watching these movies, talking about the movies. So we had a lot of interests in common, more than the girl that I went there to meet. But I was still trying to be loyal to her. Like I said, nothing happened with this other girl, even though the temptation was there. She was very, very attractive, and we liked a lot of the same things, and especially because we kept in touch a little bit afterwards as well. And if I had been able to convince her to come move with me, yeah, we would have been dating. We would have absolutely been dating, but we didn't. I have a picture. I have a picture of her. I'm trying to remember. Trying to think of where I put those pictures. I scanned a lot of them in, but a lot of these were on my old computer, not on the one that I'm on now. But I might do that sometime. Let's see, LordShaedow, don't ask me if you don't want the truth. You got that right. I had a reputation for that in college, of being very truthful. And all of my friends also knew something about me. If it's something that I was not supposed to tell, if you fished for information from me, you know, like, you know, you say, well, you know, did such and such say something? You know, I was like, my conversations are private on that, you know, so I don't want to talk about it. And if you would then to say, oh, well, then they must have said it, because if they said it, then you wouldn't have said that. That's a good way not to have me speak to you. All of them knew that. I said the price that you all will pay, not can pay, but will pay, is when I tell you that I can't answer something, you leave it alone. If I'm able to tell you, then you'll know that what I'm telling you is the truth. I'm not going to lie, but I'm also not going to answer if I, can't answer that question. Some didn't like that, and that was fine with me. They could keep going. They didn't have to ask me nothing at all. And I also had a very good poker face. So, if they would ask me something, and if it was something that I, wasn't going to answer, I was just like, I'm not answering that. And, I was like, that's none of my business, blah, blah, blah. Most of them knew better than to ask me to fish information. If it's my friend and they're asking me information like that, I'll just tell them, why don't you ask him? Do not ask me anything that he said. Go ask him or go ask her. Don't do that. So yeah, I had a reputation for being very truthful, but very serious about reserving the right to not answer at all. All right. Did I pass you? Yes, I did. Here we go. All right. All right. Take care, Tom. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for that super chat, man. Definitely appreciate that. Matthew says, which suicide mastery should I unlock first, the poison or the bleed? That's going to depend on your roster. Who do you play with the most? That's how you answer that. Keep in mind that the poison lasts indefinitely. So if you play with champions that are poison immune, it's great. If you play with champions that can shrug it off, it's great. It's not so good if you have a lot of healing champions, because it will reduce their healing. So most of the time, double edge is the mastery you want to start with. It doesn't last for the entire fight, and if you play with a lot of bleed immune champions, then you're all set. I run with both of them, double edge and liquid courage, because I grind this arena like a madman. See, Corvus, Domino, Stealth Spidey. All right, so out of those, I would probably say bleed, because Corvus does not take damage from bleed, but his bleed debuff will heal you if you have willpower. And I always recommend willpower, even if you're not running suicides. At least 1 point in it, no matter what. Corvus actually will heal up. Woo! Look at all that damage. All right. Awakened ones are Corvus, Domino, and Star-Lord, and Corvus is rank 565. Yeah. See, when you have Corvus, when I started running with Corvus more than anything else, that's when I went full-time suicides. Before Corvus, I would turn suicides on just for the arena. Then I would turn them off for other content. And if I wasn't going for a champion in the arena, then I just turned them off and ran whatever I could stand. And of course, back then I had a smaller roster, so it wasn't as big of a deal. I could still get through them. It didn't take me that much longer. But even with suicides on, it's taking me like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to go through a single round in arena. And that's with them on. With them off, I wouldn't want to do it. All right, let's grab you and you. And we'll grab, not you. Oops, stop it. You. All right. Yeah, Lawrence has a point. You don't want to put 1 point in any of them. But if you are going to run half, because I used to run just double edge. And that works quite nicely. But you want to max them out. So if you're going to run double edge, make sure you can run 3 points in double edge and at least 1 point in willpower. Let's see. You want that poison at max because it's 0.6 damage you take at all levels. Wait, hold on. Whoop. Let me get this guy down here. Get some Furies. Oh, man, he must have... Oh, he has Limber. Thank you, Mr. FCB, for your Limber. All right, let me see. 1 point is 10%. 3 points give the plus 30 attack, but no extra damage taken. Yeah, you want to max it out. You don't want to run 1 or 2. You want to max either of them out. Do not run less than max. But you can, and like I said, I have run... Oh, what the... Really? Okay. Yeah, bleed it. Bleed it. There we go. What's a Corvus? I don't know, Anthony. What is a Corvus? Beast mode. That's what a Corvus is. AQ Beast God. That is Corvus. Especially awakened. I remember when I used my generic on Corvus, people were like, man, he is not generic worthy. And at the time, I used it because it was an investment. I didn't even know how good he was going to be in AQ map 7. Because there was no map 7 at that time. And I did it because I was going to be pumping Sig Stones into him. And I was trying to move up as far as alliances went, because the alliance that I was in, they were heading in a different direction. A lot of them were ready to retire. I believe that alliance is now a retirement alliance. But I was looking to push. And I wanted to go platinum, at least. And I figured a Corvus on the team would attract, the higher quality alliances, because having Corvus in my profile as my top champion, which he was at that time, would let them know that, I was war focused. This was before Alliance War, Alliance Quest rewards were updated. And never regretted it. Never, ever. And I'm still in that alliance right now. The one that I joined at that time. I've been in this alliance for a while. See, Stealth Spidey and Star-Lord won't be suicide friendly for you. Nope, they are sure not. Half suicides with just the bleed is good if you run big regen champs. Yeah. Means you aren't suffering the 30 degen. Yeah. Absolutely. Like I said, I used to run it. I used to run half. And honestly, running just half, I didn't notice that big of a difference in the arena. Now, that might have been because when I ran half, I put those points usually in Assassin and Double Edge. I mean, Deep Wounds. My build right now, since I had to undo my offensive tree and for placing my defenders, because we're actually trying to be a little bit more serious in war this season. So I'm not placing with suicides as I normally would. And I decided to try one of my other builds. It wasn't big. I normally put 3 points in despair. And right now, I took 2 points out of despair and just did 1 point in deep wounds and 1 point in assassin. And I used to run with that as well. But when I did half suicides, I used to run max assassin. And I honestly did not notice a huge difference in the speed in arena. So it worked out just fine. I remember, I think it was it Hector? I think it was Hector that used to run half suicides a lot. And I had never thought to do that until I saw Hector doing it and doing it well. And I said, okay, let me see how it goes. So I changed around my build and I ran the arena, and I'm like, I'm going just as fast as I always have gone. You know, maybe it's diminishing returns, I don't know. But, you know, there is a difference, but it's just not as big of a one as I thought it would be. But it is noticeable. Especially if you're used to running with both of them and you switch with one, you can tell, but it's really not that much of a difference. And it could be because of assassin, I don't know, but I was ending the fights, you know, same speed, it seemed like to me. Maybe a slightly slower, but not much at all. Let me see. The 01 Bash, what's up, man? How you doing over there on Twitch? I see you. Let's see. How do you have such good champions? Luck and grinding. What you see me doing right now, I do 3 times a day, every day. I'm also in an alliance that at one time we were Platinum 1. When I joined, we did Platinum. That first season, we were Platinum 3. There was no Platinum 4 at the time. We were Platinum 3. Then the next season, we were Platinum 2. Season after that, we were Platinum 1. And we were serious. We had some beast fighters, and we were serious. But then AQ changed, the rewards changed, they became so much better, and we took a vote, and a lot of us decided we would rather do AQ. And I like AQ way better than Alliance War. If the rewards were exactly the same, and you could only pick one or the other, I would go Alliance Quest. Really, really don't like Alliance War. But we switched over to focusing on Alliance Quest. And Alliance War, we basically became really relaxed. Now, the team that we have right now is very different from when we were at Platinum 1. And we haven't been worried about war, really, but we did want to be in Platinum at least. You know, it's in our name. I don't know if you guys realize that, but the name of our alliance is Pimp, Players in Masters or Platinum. And at the time, that's what we were headed towards. So if we're not going to be in Platinum, I told them maybe we need to change our name. At least Platinum 4, since that's now a thing. So we're pushing, and we are on target for getting back into Platinum. So we'll see. All right, let's see. Hey, LordShaedow. Delano, hello. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hold on, I'll read you in a minute since I can't read and play. I will get wrecked if I try it. All right, hold up. Yeah, get that off you. Woo, oh no. Huh. There it is. All right. Did you turn off suicides for Act 6.3? I don't think so. I very rarely turn my suicides off. It's only been this season that I've turned them off for Alliance War defense placement because we decided to go serious. Otherwise, I don't turn off my suicides. There have been times I have had to turn them off, though. So it just depends. Usually on the initial runs, I don't turn them off. But sometimes in exploration, I may come to a path where I just got to do it. Or a boss may be very bad to do with suicides. But a lot of times, I don't care. I'll run with suicides even though it means I'm going to use an extra revive or two. Because it also means that it'll go faster. And I prize speed over resource management, honestly. Or rather, I should say the resource that I prize more is my time, not the revives. And I'm still exploring 6.3, by the way. And with suicides on. And since I got this Mysterio, there's a path all the way at the bottom of one of the quests, that acid wash Mysterio. Coming for him. I actually got to him, and I just wanted to see how bad it was with somebody else, a champion that you know couldn't poison or anything. No, I was not about to fight that fight with anyone else. It would have taken so long. I would have been killing myself. That's the kind of fight that I would have had to pause and go take a break and then come back and do that over the course of hours if I did it that way. So I just said, you know what? I'll just come back to it. Not even trying to deal with it. Mikester, what's up? What's up? I run suicides light. I only use the poison with willpower maxed. Yep, that works. I use champs like Aegon, Ghost, etc. Now when I face a Void, yeah, I used to have to turn them off when I didn't have a high level double immune. Yeah, when I in war, when I see Void, I don't take Voids. I don't fight Void because it would mean that I have to turn them off. So I already turned them off for placement, my defender placement. And I don't really want to turn them off again when I'm in war. However, I will, depending on whether there's a Void in my path. Then I'm gonna be mad because I'll have to turn them off to fight the Void and then turn them back on. Now, I think my Omega Red might do well, but I've never done it. If I see a Void, I usually just turn my suicides off and go in with someone else like Starkey and just get him down that way. But yeah, fortunately people haven't put Void in my path too often. There was a time they did, and I had to turn off my suicides. I was not happy about it. See, Acid Wash Mysterio, yeah. You did that one with Ghost? Yeah, see, I wasn't doing that. Only 2 champs in-game counter him. King Groot and Man-Thing. Oh, it's Man-Thing? Oh, okay, then I'm not doing it. Wait. Mysterio doesn't counter him? I thought he did. If Mysterio doesn't counter him, then it's going to be a while before I go in there. Because I'm not ranking up my King Groot anytime soon. Okay. Ha! Surprise! Let's see. Omega Red with Nick Fury and Deadpool synergy would work for Void. Yeah. But I don't bring them for... first of all, I don't have a Nick Fury as a 5-star or a Deadpool. So I don't bring them for War. Woo, back it up, back it up. Yeah, buddy. Don't want to stay too close to him like I did during our incursions run, Big Blue. That was messed up. I forgot all about his cold snap, and I'm sitting there like, why am I taking all this damage? What's going on? Nothing but Boo Boo the Fool staying close to him and eating all of that damage. All right. Okay. There we go. You need a champ that armor breaks and has poison. Mysterio can't be poisoned unless he's armor broken. King Groot and Man-Thing only champs with that utility kit. Okay, then yeah, so I was thinking that I was going to use Mysterio maybe for that fight. I mean, there's other paths that I can do where they need to be poisoned to do damage, but I thought he was good for that fight. But at least I have a King Groot. So if I want to, I can rank him up to do that fight. And I just might. For that Mysterio, I use Domino Trinity and Parry Medium Heavies Cycle, then baiting his specials to keep from getting poisoned. Ugh. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I just stayed next to him. Wasn't even thinking about it. And I'm like, what? Why am I taking all this damage? And I realized it too late. I was like, oh man, I should not have died there. But Venom the Duck was putting in some good work, man. Venom the Duck is a beast. I definitely want to rank him up for incursions. Start getting together a good incursions team. Corvus, of course, still gonna be my boy. But that Venom the Duck, he got that, man. Mine is rank 3. What? Who? Your Mysterio or your King Groot? The best part was you had Sabretooth on the bench. Yeah. Had a cold snap immune champion that I could have gone in there with, no problem whatsoever, tore him up. Instead, I go in there with Venom the Duck and get wrecked. And then it happened. Yes, it happened. All right. Both? Okay. Yep. Well, my Mysterio is now rank 4. My King Groot is rank 3. And I do want to take Mysterio up. If you saw that video, Mysterio can do some work. And I will have use for him for paths where you need they need to be poisoned in order to take damage. I will definitely bring him on those paths. But yeah, I just thought I was going to be able to use him for that Mysterio. I thought Mysterio also countered that. King Groot next, rank 5, possibly. King Groot, I don't dislike King Groot. And in fact, ranking him up will help his damage as well. So yeah, he's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. But I don't have any plans right now because he's cosmic, right? I have like 1 cosmic catalyst. And before I have enough, I will probably have another cosmic champion that I would take up over him. You know, maybe Venom would probably go up over him. So we'll see. But yeah, definitely not out of the realm of possibility if I need him for something. See, last time I tell you to drop an Arcus in incursions. Oh, man. That was so funny, man. Well, you were enjoying Venom the Duck, so I don't blame you. Yeah, I was. I really was. And I didn't even think about it. I'm like, yeah, Venom the Duck, he's banking these things. And he was actually fun to play. But, you know, and that's why I was happy when I got him. I was very happy to get a Venom the Duck. And I want to rank him up, but again, lack of resources. A lot of champs I would take up. This lack of resources. Venom the Duck would probably go up over King Groot unless I had a specific reason to rank that King Groot. I would probably take him in as a rank 3 and see how he does. It'll only cost me energy. So I can just, you know, roll through there. I think I used Ghost to get up to him. And then see how King Groot does at rank 3. And if the fight is fairly decent, then he won't go up. All right, let me see. I'm loving me some Howard. One of my latest rank 3s, and he's a powerhouse. Howard the Duck. Well, his special 2 is legit. I just don't like them sounds, man. I can't stand them. Really, really can't stand him. Here's another guy that I keep saying I'm gonna rank up. Sunspot. He might not be suicide friendly, but he's still a good champion. Lots of damage on that special 2, boy. I mean, Howard the Duck, not Venom. Oh, okay. Man Thing. Wait, I'm thinking of doing variant 2. What do you think? Do it. Man Thing actually isn't too bad with MD. I see why BG likes him. Just not my cup of tea. And I don't run MD. And I'm not gonna run MD. So yeah. You had expiring T4 techs. Fair enough. I think I have 7 left now. After that Mysterio rank up. And I'm just waiting for the next level up. See who else I'm going to take up now. I already did 100% the last Baron's War. I didn't realize that was the last one. But I did it already. I got all the nice rank up materials. And so I've got enough to take another person up. And I don't know who I'm going to do. I need like 4,000 shards and Claire goes to 565. Momo. Nice. I still want her. Can't get her. I have text I want to say I don't play with sounds. Otherwise, yeah, he wouldn't go up. Big Blue. I didn't play with sounds because of Howard the Duck. Before that, understand that I've played games like Doom, you know, Unreal Tournament, where sounds very important. And I was a player that played and relied heavily on sounds to see, you know, I had 7 speakers set up, had surround sound, so that I could tell where someone was sneaking up on me, because the kind of games I was playing, it was very important, right? So I'm used to playing with sound. I play this game here, Howard the Duck I said, oh no, 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 mm-mm. And ironically, it was also Hulkbuster. For some reason, his sounds grated on me. I don't know why. I've gotten used to them now, but they did. And that's when I just said no. I was not trying to play with sounds on after that. But I play with them on now. You guys can hear the sounds. At least I think you can. Yeah, you can. I think Ghost with 90% attack reduction is about as fast as a rank 3 King Groot. Possibly. In which case, I'll just do that. But I have to be in the mood. I can't have other stuff going on, man. That, ugh. Alrighty. Let's see. Do I go for Ghost Rider Crystal or Aegon Thing Crystal? Hey, Wolf. What's up, man? How you doing? Depends on who you like the most. Now, me personally, right now I have Ghost. So I want Aegon because of Abyss. I've already done Labyrinth of Legends, but I've never been a ramp up fan. Aegon is the best of the ramp up champions in this game. I just don't really like ramp up champions. But Aegon is on my most wanted list because I'm not going into the Abyss without him. Of the ramp up champions, I don't think anybody even comes close. All right, let's see. You can have all the skill you want. I have a lot of T4 skill that I ended up taking random skill to rank 3. Man, I wish I could, man. Wish we could trade it. It would be on. A-Wolf, if you have a 4 to 5 tech and a tech awakening, go for Ghost then. But Aegon is probably going to help you in the harder content. Like Aegon is a Labyrinth of Legends and an Abyss MVP. So in the last dungeon crystal, I went for the Aegon crystal, and he was the only one in that entire crystal that I didn't have. And no, I didn't get him. But I had to try. I had to try to at least say I tried, you know? Let's see. When Gwenpool was added to the game, hold on. I need to beat down this void. We can't be waiting too long. There we go. Let's see. When Gwenpool was added to the game, I took off sounds. Oh, wow. Now, see, for some reason, that little block sound doesn't really bother me. See, you got no skill sigs or generics? Oh, you must be talking to him. Yeah, I see you talking to him. All right. Come on. There we go. If you can get Aegon to 80, he's usable. I'm thinking Ghost Crystal because my 4 to 5 gem. Yeah, I mean, go for Ghost. Ghost Rider would be good for my Blade synergy. Yeah, Aegon, if you haven't done Labyrinth of Legends or the Abyss, you want Aegon. Ghost can do Labyrinth of Legends, but I don't see too many people using her in the Abyss, so I don't know how well she does there. But for Labyrinth of Legends, you don't get better than Aegon. He's the only one that can do every single fight in the game, in Labyrinth of Legends. See, will you bring for Storm? I'm guessing you want to know if I'm going for Storm. It depends on the outcome of my opening, which I will do after the stream. So you guys will see a video tomorrow. Right after the stream, I'm going to open up like as many up to 15 as I can, and we'll see. If we can pull her, great. If we can't, then I might consider it. I want to see what she goes for round 1. All right, let's see. Oh, man, I was going to tell you. I got it. I got it. Congratulations, A-Will. I was about to say, why are you spamming? I will allow that spam this time because that's a reason to be happy. Congratulations, man. Ghost, you got it, man. You got it. That is it. Ghost is one of my favorite characters to play. Now practice with her and you will love her. That is awesome, man. Loving it. Love it when that happens. I love it when a plan comes together. Don't you? All right. See, what do you think? Should I keep working on 100% Act 5 or try to finish Variant? That depends. I did them, of course, in the order that they came out. So I know that you want to do the variants in reverse order if you can, depending on your roster. They got progressively easier for me anyway. But I finished Act 5 100% first and was able to take up a rank 5 champion, Stark Spidey, who helped me 100% Labyrinth of Legends. But depending on how your roster is, you may not do that. See, Blade is bad with suicides, though. If you're still doing Act 5, he's good. Even up to 6.1, he works well. Yeah. Oh, you're Cavalier? Okay, cool. You already have Corvus and Omega at 565, and now you have Ghost. That is awesome, man. Did you ever open the Aegon Dungeon Crystal? I can't remember. Yeah, I did. In an opening. And, of course, I didn't get it. It was an overall disappointing opening. But it's kind of what I expected, you know? So disappointing only in that I wanted to get something else, but it was not surprising. He was one champion out of all of the others. Only one that I didn't have. Woo! Ugly! Ghost can be replaced with others. Aegon is truly unique. Yeah, I agree. Corvus's ramp up, though, not really. I know what you're saying, but with suicides and no missions, my Corvus still kills it. And the more missions I complete, the crazier he gets. So not quite a ramp up champion. The other ones, you got to ramp them up in order for them to be, you know, pretty good. See, you don't have any that many Sig Stones. Well, the nice thing about Ghost is she doesn't even have to be awakened. I only recently got mine to Sig 200. She doesn't have good prestige, and that Sig does help. She gains power faster when you are phased and they miss, which means you'll get to your special 2 quicker. So there are situations where you're going to be able to get like an all or nothing node. You can get to your special 2 way faster than they can get to their special 3. So it helps, but not necessary. And if you have the Ghost Trinity, even if they get to their special 3, if you phase, as long as they don't play passive and don't fire their special 3 off right away, then you're good. Let's see. Corvus is in ramp up, just one mission and you're good. Like I said, even no missions. I have a skill gem 2. Okay. You can get the evade charge during his first fight. That's not a ramp up. That's true. I think I want to go for go. Okay, I'm just catching up. Hey, Will. I had T4 skill. Okay. If I don't get Ghost, I'm rank 5ing Mysterio. Guess you won't be doing that. Bro, go for her. Okay, yep. I have a 5-star Wasp. Yep. I'm not doing Abyss for 100 years. Okay. So that, yeah. So that's it. All right. Now, see, you could do a live opening. I'm sure no one here will mind. Yep. No live openings. That's why I pop my crystals. Yeah, I do it just to add the suspense because they're entertaining. That's what people love to see. And they can get more reactions. You know, say I had 20 crystals and I popped 10 and I got 5 crazy good champions in that pop. You're gonna just get to see me stunned. I'm gonna be like, oh my good, oh wow, what? But if I open each one separately, when I get each one, you'll most likely get a different reaction. So, you know, because it's a, you know, for my channel and for a video, you know, and it's part of the entertainment, that's what I do. I remember one time I popped them and people left comments and was like, you know, don't pop them. You should spin them. And then I had people saying, don't spin them. You should pop them. But spinning them adds a little bit more suspense. And YouTube promotes your videos more when they are 10 minutes or longer. So if I bought all of them and then popped them and I was done in like a minute, that's kind of counterproductive. Yeah, practice with that ghost. If you've watched my videos, you'll know that in my questing and everything, I use her heavily. I know some people that don't have her get upset seeing me do all of my content with her. Sorry. I try to talk about the different options, at least. Arena rewards are out. Yeah, I'm going to do that video as well. That's legit allowable spam reason. Yeah, I allowed it. I was just going to say that one-time exception for spamming. Yep. Going to rank 5 right now. Do it, man. Wasp is arguably the most important synergy member along Hood. I like Hood better as a synergy. And that might be because when I had Ghost, when I first got Ghost, I didn't have Wasp. I had the Hood, but I didn't have Wasp. So I learned to play Ghost without that Wasp synergy. And she was still a beast. But Hood, what Hood brings to the table, you can't play around. See, without Wasp, you can play around that. You can bait them out. You can still intercept them with her special and things like that. But Hood, he allows you to tank those special 3s if you need to. Some of those nodes that periodically do damage, you actually don't care. So yeah. For me, the Hood synergy, if I had to choose between the two, I would bring in the Hood. Because I can play Ghost without Wasp, but I can't replace the Hood. Let me see. Yeah, referencing the A-Team. You know it. Love it when a plan comes together. See, they're all easy. I got rank 5-star on both my accounts. Quake is a better champ. If you like that style, I personally do not like that style, but there are people that don't like Ghost style either. I remember when Marine had her, he was asking me whether he should rank her up. And I said, play with her first, look at some videos and see if you like her, because it doesn't matter if folks say, hey, you know, this is a great champion, best champ and all that other stuff if you don't like her. and he tried her out. He didn't like her. See, you should rank 5 long shot. We'll see. I don't have the resources right now. I have a mutant and a mystic 3 to 4 rank up gem. I have 2 to 3 science rank up gems. Trying to remember what else I have. But basically, my options are limited to my resources right now. I have just under 50 T4 class catalyst crystals, so I can open those up if I really need to. But he is not one of my must rank up champions. All right. Woo. So we'll see. He's probably not going to get ranked up too soon. Oh yeah, you about to get dealt with. 1, 2, 3. No more immunity for thee. Like a battery. Boom. And it's lights out. All right, my luck, I pulled Nick Fury 6-star as my 4th last week. Perfect, man. You rolling. Let's see, I'm giving Ghost my AG. She's worthy. See, how much do you recommend to put in to get Storm in Arena? The 4-star or the 5-star? I have my cutoff predictions up at the top of the screen. So that should answer your question. Woo. Right now, even if I decide to go for Storm in the arena, I'm waiting until 2nd round so that I can see what she goes for the 1st round. And Kerr, what is up, man? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a little while. What's going on with you, man? Hope you've been doing well. So far, so good, man. We're on quarantine. They're talking about opening up stuff in Georgia. And a lot of people think it's too soon. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people like me are still not going to be going out heavily. But, you know, we might go out again to pick up some food. Basically, same old, because we didn't tend to go out very often anyway. It's just that for this, we've been going out even less. You need rank down tickets, Momo. Nah, I'd rather have rank up tickets. Hood synergy greater than Wasp for sure. I think so. Like Momo, he has rank 4 Ghost, but never uses her. Yeah. Not everybody likes that Ghost style. It does take a little different style. I had to get used to it. But, oh, she can take care of so much content. And running suicides as well? Whew. She is definitely suicide friendly, but that is with the Hood synergy. See, the Hood synergy allows me to phase and don't take recoil damage. So I get the best of both worlds. Not only that, but in the beginning I get a damage boost because I phase, and each of the debuffs, the poison and the bleed, get converted into fury. So, oh yeah, for me, the Hood synergy is a must when playing her. Nova looks like a revamped version of Magneto. It's the helmet, isn't it? See, I spent so much glory on T1 Alpha and T4 Basic. Me too. In fact, I'm going to use up the rest of mine pretty soon here. Because it reset, right? And I think I got all that I could on the last one. And I don't have... I think I only have like 1,700 glory right now. But I've already gotten, I think I already got 5 T4 basic. I have to look again. I don't remember. But I'm ready for the next level up. I'll be able to take somebody up. I may even be able to take up 2 rank 3, 2 champions to rank 3 next level up. So we'll see. All right. Woohoo. Okay. Let's do that one. I just spent, oh, you just spent so much on glory. Gotcha. I need rank down tickets to take Ghost down and take up someone else in her place. Yeah, see, I would rather have rank up tickets. A rank up ticket would be better. Or a rank up gem would be better than rank down tickets. That way you can have your Ghost still there and still rank up somebody else. Let's see. Nova looks like Mags, but moves like Captain Marvel movie. Oh, he want to keep on evading. But guess what? Now you got cold snap on you. Can't move, huh? Where's all that evading you were doing? See, I would have taken him up to rank 3. I don't have the cosmic class catalyst. Now, I may, now that I'm looking at her, I may take up, because I think I have a 3 to 4 gem, I may use it on X23. Even though Sunspot would be a better champion to use it on overall, I don't use Sunspot. He's only in the arena. I run suicides. He's not really suicide friendly. And I have lost a match with her because the champs that I use her with are more than a level over her. She's only ranked 3. And I think I bring her in with rank 5s, maybe a rank 4. All right. And that's going to be all of my 5 stars there. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good time. All right. Actually, even though I got started a little bit late, not too bad. I still have to run my 6 stars. So now, see, it's 4:10 p.m. my time, which means once I start getting my 6 stars on cooldown, that's the time in the morning where they're going to be ready. So 4 a.m. in the morning. And I might be awake at that time. I'm not setting an alarm because I'm not going for a 5-star champion. But I'll probably just hit them up when I wake up around 5 o'clock. But it is nice sometimes to it's nice sometimes to have them ready early, just in case I do wake up to go to the bathroom or something like that, which completely depends on what time I go to bed. All right, just facing so many new Storm in arena. Yikes, I want her now. I'll tell you, she's cool. Say, oh, I'm good too, LordShaedow. Been watching 7 Deadly Sins. Oh, I like that. I love the 7 Deadly Sins. Really, really awesome, man. Hold on, let's keep going. All right. Man, I want a Warlock as a 5-star. Just spent like 3.5 million gold. She's maxed now. Woohoo! Go ahead, man. You're gonna love her, man. Yeah. Valid, but it's pretty. Yep. Who would you think would win in a fight, Sunspot or Human Torch? Dark Eye, I do not know. All right, let's get my... We'll go a little bit later because I want to get my 6 stars on cooldown. So whether I did that on stream or off stream, I'm still going to do it. So may as well do it. Shouldn't take too long. But yeah, I don't know. I do not know. All right, we got that Diablo gameplay coming up. That's also why I had to run my 6 stars now and not off stream. Can't deprive Hyena and Anthony of that premium Diablo gameplay. Oh, you in your limbo, girl. How low can you go? How low can you go? Another limbo? Really? Ha! Eat all that. Don't sleep on Mephisto. Let's see. Rip my whole ISO stash. She's worth it. So thankful for this gold realm. I guess I'll do it. But I don't really need gold, and I know you don't either. How much are you making from this gold realm anyway? All right. Woo, Sneaky's Pete. He tried to catch me out there. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Ghost Sig barely scales. Yeah. But you got to see that premium gameplay. Anthony, so if you cut off the stream before 6 stars, there would have been a problem. Well, you got to see your Diablo. El Diablo. 7 Deadly Sins is amazing. I agree. Definitely love it. Let's see. I said the thankful message because Awolf spent 3.5. Oh, got you. I was going to say, I know you don't need it. You got more gold than I do. Yeah, sometimes if I have the energy and I've done everything else, then I might. But usually, no. I haven't done one in a while. I started to do this one. There was a hero use, and I was like, hey, might as well do it. Let's see. Praise the sun, Lord Escadar is so OP. I heard Diablo will be your first rank 3. You heard wrong. There are a couple of conditions that need to be met before Diablo even makes it to rank 2. He would need to be duped several times before he makes it to rank 2. I don't have as many 6 stars as I would like before I can start just ranking up folks like that. 6 stars would have to become more plentiful like 5 stars are now. And that's a little ways away. I have more than double. Yeah, exactly. And I'm no slouch either. J-Rock. Yep, still growing. This is how I do. This is how I progress. I'm finishing up now though. I'm in my 6 stars. I got done with all my 5 stars and I'm running my 6 stars. Now, when I actually go for a champion, I'm gonna also run my 4 stars through. Most of the time I don't, but if I'm not going for a champion, because I don't need to. But in this case, we're going to see what I get in the crystals. Because if I don't get her in any form, you know, if I get her as a 4-star, then I can relax and just hit milestones in this arena. If I get her as a 5-star, then I'm gonna be very, very happy, but I'll still want to pick her up as a 4-star. So we'll see. I hope you dupe Diablo until he's maxed. Hey, it will be prestige. If I dupe him that many times, I have the generic 1 to 2 rank up gem for 6 stars. I still have it. So if he has enough, use that gem on him. I can take any champion to rank 2 right now. So we'll just see. I'm saving it because, oh man, sometimes I can evade his special one, sometimes I can't. But I'm waiting for a better champion to use it on. You know, like for example, Corvus. If I got a Corvus as a 6-star, I'd use that on him. If I got a Ghost as a 6-star, maybe. Since I have a 565 max sig, I don't know. I probably would, but it'd be a little difficult going between, you know, Ghost max sig and Ghost no sig. But a Corvus at rank 2 unsigged, I just wouldn't use him in an AQ. I would use him for questing and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see what I get. I got 1 point. Oh, you got 10% in Man Thing, 4-star. Nice, Tyler. Yeah, you went over the previous cutoff, so I'm happy to hear that, man. Congrats. Say you're a machine. I'm not even as much of a machine as some folks are, man. They are nuts. They do the kind of grind that I do when I'm going for a champion. They do it all the time. But yeah, I do grind arena more than your average player, as my PvP wins will show. What do you think about Ghost Rider? Does he need to be duped? Rocky, how I feel about Ghost Rider, he gets an extra judgment when he's duped. I believe that's his damage, so he gets more damage. More importantly, I refuse to play Ghost Rider without Blade. For me, Ghost Rider without Blade is not even a question. Won't do it. You can look at some videos that I've made on Ghost Rider in the past, and you can find out exactly how I feel about that. But basically, his judgments have a chance to fail. When you have Blade on the team, he has no chance to fail. And that's what I need with my Ghost Rider. If I need to fire off a heavy to get that healing, I need it to go. But that's not how they do. If you don't have Blade, you fire, and you can see in my videos, because it happened, I fired off like 3 heavies and did not get the heal. Can't deal with that. Don't like it. No, sir. Don't like it. Let's see, I got her as a 4-star from the early access bundles. Nice, J-Rock. Yeah, I'm gonna open up some crystals after the stream, and we're gonna see if we can't pull her as a 4 or a 5-star from those crystals. I don't think I am, but I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. It would be awesome if I'm wrong. But if I'm wrong, then we'll just go for it like I normally do. I'm not a fan of the RNG in this game. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. Even though I've gotten some really good champions from that RNG, I'm still not a fan of it, especially out of those crystals. So if I pull all 3 stars out of those crystals, I'm not going to be surprised. I have built my roster on mainly the arena, especially now with the number of 5 stars I have. I get dupes. I had 23 dupes in a row from these 5-star crystals, and that included the occasional featured crystal that I opened up from the Black ISO market. It was ridiculous. 23. Right now I'm up to am I up to 12 now? I think I'm up to 12 duplicates in a row. Now I did get a new champion, not out of those crystals, but I got that Mysterio. But the more guaranteed roster growth has been from the arena. So if I have to grind for Storm from the arena, it'll be same old, same old. That seems to be how I have to get my champions. I tried opening some crystals for Sorcerer Supreme, no go. And I didn't really even want her other than she'd be a new champion. I wouldn't use her outside of arena, more than likely. And the same is going to go for Storm. But the difference between the two is that I grew up with Storm, and I like Storm. I don't care how good she is. I just wanted Storm for collecting purposes. And she's fun. So I told people that before. I said, I want her, call me shallow, but I want her just on the looks alone. I didn't even know anything about her, hadn't done any videos, had not read up anything on her. Still wanted her. All right. Yeah, Big Blue is also a heavy grinder. And he's got that huge roster. Larger than me. We sometimes... yeah, let's do that. We sometimes grind together going for a champion. Because it's more fun when you're grinding with somebody, And we'll see. We'll see if I go for Storm. I won't go for her if I can pull her in a crystal, I'll tell you that, because I really don't want to do that grind, to be honest with you. You love Ghost? Hey, Will, I'm right there with you. She's one of my most favorite champions to play with. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, there we go. I tried to push him to his next phase to bring out the real Nick Fury, because I knew he was going to go unstoppable, unblockable, and fire that special one off. What? Didn't make it. Come on. It's really bad when you're fighting him and he has high attack. So like what you saw me do there, where I baited out his attacks, just took some block hits and waited for his heavy. At the higher end content, you try to do that, and you will get dealt with harshly. Not fun. Not fun at all. Sentry! Hua! Kamehameha! So I never grind. Correction, I never not grind. There you go. I'm sure Halle Berry playing Storm had nothing to do with it. J-Rock, honestly, I love Halle Berry. I really do. She should not have been cast as Storm. I like Storm from way back, before I even knew anything about a Halle Berry. But she shouldn't have played Storm. Personally, even though both of them are attractive, but Halle Berry is more my type, Angela Bassett, I think, would have been a much better Storm than Halle Berry, personally. And I like them both, by the way. Angela Bassett. Let's see. I guess I'm a medium grinder. Yeah, you might be. You can't believe you got so lucky. You know what it is, Will? It's because you were here on our stream. That's what it is. You scratch our back, we scratch yours. You wanted a ghost, we told you to go for that ghost, and you see what happened. And if you had gone for Aegon, you probably wouldn't have got him. You leave Hallie alone, she could do no wrong. Yeah. Hey, she's hot. What can I say? She can definitely stir the old loins. But I still don't think she was cast well for that part. All right, come on. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Yeah, Lawrence, I know. I am a red-blooded male, and I can tell you this: I've never watched that entire movie, but I'm very familiar with a few parts in that movie. Enough said. And I've liked Halle Berry. I remember when she was in a music video guest starring, what was it, Strictly Business? If you guys remember that. Strictly Business. Strictly Business. Ain't no way I'm gonna stop. I think that's what it was called. And Jeff Red, if you guys want to look it up, Jeff Red, I think it was called You Called and Told Me, from the Strictly Business soundtrack. Jeffredd, I believe. We were so happy together when we first met. Oh no. Then you started acting crazy. Oh baby, what's happening? I'm singing way out of my range, so. But Halle Berry was in the music video. Remember I told you guys I used to collect music videos? So you know I had that video in there. That spot on that tape, boy, was wore out. Everybody that came over, we had to watch some Halle Berry in there. Love me some Halle Berry. Whoop. Hey. There we go. Let's see. I definitely do not have the grinding stamina as LordShaedow. I just can put up the same numbers because of my roster size. That's true. It's kind of like a short guy, and I am a short guy, by the way. A short guy trying to run against a long-legged, tall guy. That short guy got to put in all kinds of crazy effort. And it's true. In order for me to put up those numbers, I have to grind almost non-stop, taking only short breaks between grinds. And when I sleep, I'll sleep, but I'll set my alarm so I don't sleep very long. It used to be that when I had to do a grind like that, and you guys might remember that, it made me so loopy. I did one grind where I got less than 7 hours of sleep over the course of all 3 days. So I only slept like 2 hours at a time. Now, there were times that I didn't sleep, and I would set my alarm in the middle of the day right after I got my 4 stars on cooldown, and I knew that they would be up again in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I would set my alarm for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and just take a quick power nap. And let me tell you, whew, I was loopy. Loopy. First time I've ever been the long-legged, tall guy. Oh yeah, you're definitely taller and longer-legged. I'm a short guy. I'm the same height as Chris LaFleur. We're shorties. All right, guys. Oh, let's get this. That's gonna do it. So let's see who is streaming. Check and see who's streaming. Huh. Only Brian Grant is streaming. I didn't think he was going to be doing a stream. But I love Brian Grant. So everybody can definitely hop over there. I don't do raids for the big guys because I get swallowed up. So definitely you all can go over there and type it out. Maybe he'll notice me, senpai. He might notice me. Who knows? Yeah, I know. I said Brian Gland. Brian Grant. I remember when we went over there one time, folks even tried to mention it. But anyway, go ahead, go over there. And hashtag Out of the Shadows. And I'll stop in over there for a little bit. But I have to make a video. I'm going to make that crystal opening video. And I'll do the arena results video as well. All right, so take care, everyone. And you all have a blessed day.